Good morning, my angels. I hope you're all really well and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Well, it's all go, go, go this morning. It is a beautiful Saturday morning and we've had a little bit of a hiccup, boys, haven't we? A little bit of a hiccup. So with party is tomorrow, the marquee has been erected and built. We have had the catering company come and drop off all of the tableware, and I've been having a little bit of fun playing with a few bits and bobs this morning. However, in our sort of like planning and prepping, we've sort of had a slight smell of gas. Turns out the Marquee company have gone through a gas pipe and we've had a gas leak. So obviously all gas have had to be switched off. We're currently trying to find out where the leak is because we don't actually have any hot water. So that's fantastic, or any gas of any form. So we've got all the boys here this morning. Got the Billingtons, my favourite human on earth. Here he is, back in action. Have we found where it's coming from? There.
There, right there.
Oh gosh. How on earth have they managed that?
Just straight through the pipe.
Straight through the bloody pipe.
Well, they wouldn't know, would they?
So we've got Steve working his magic, looking after the rose, of course, as the main priority. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks very much, Billy. You know,
Yeah.
that's our child that you're currently
Don't worry.
murdering.
No, we'll adopt him.
Oh Christ. Well, don't worry about our beloved Rose. And John for a little bit of muscle behind it all. You're all just sort of taking it in turns. Men in their tools. Well, this lot are having great fun. So I'd like to have a warm shower at some point, which would be...
That's what we're trying to do.
I can smell it.
I'll boil the kettle.
Or is that one of you lot?
No, that would be that.
Well, thanks very much. The boys are having great fun in their marquee. Yes, you are sort of taking a little look around their kingdom, and this is kind of the little setup that I've done. I don't want to give too much away because it's not perfect yet, but it's so cute. And we've got the flower team, we've got all of the DJ equipment that has arrived, all of the lights have been strung. This is all of the tableware that we have rented from the Luxe collection, but all actually through Quince and Clover. And they're absolutely brilliant. So as you can see, I've got quite a bare but beautiful looking marquee. I really wanted to do something rustic, something country. I really wanted to bring the English country borders into the marquee. So the incredible team from Floral are arriving between sort of 2 and 3, and we're going to be doing all the floral installs. I've got my little cretins. He's not quite sure on the dance floor yet. Slots! Huh? We're going to be partying tomorrow. And the boys have got beautiful bow ties to wear. Yes. Wiggy, come on. Are you going to come on the dance floor? They're not sure on the dance floor. Hey, are you excited? You've got a party. You've got a party. Right. Well, I haven't been able to actually have a shower this morning, so I'm not looking very somewhat presentable, but it is going to be a gorgeous day. Here is Mummy. Everybody in action. The saucissons are sort of doing their own thing. So we've got to do flowers, got to do the house, got to get everything organised. I've actually got to get all of the cushions down. The boys have got to fix the pipe. Oh, it's all go, go, go. But this vlog is going to be full prep for our Smee family garden party.
Oh, it must just be so exhausting being a blonde bombshell. Well, Lancelot has been very busy this morning, just keeping an eye on things. Well, I'm delighted to say that our gas leak has been fixed. I'm looking somewhat more presentable. Hair is scraped back, a tiny touch of makeup on, just to make me feel a little bit better about myself. And we've got quite the afternoon ahead of us. We have got the Flower team hopefully just about to arrive. Oh gosh, can't see anything. There we go. Just about to arrive, and we are going to be doing the florals in the kitchen, the hallway, posies absolutely everywhere. We're finalising the table plan, the seating plan, and exactly how the tables are going to be laid. And
yeah, I've got a little bit more work to do. I'm not 100% yet, but it is going to look absolutely stunning. I've also literally just had a delivery for a few dresses that might be possibilities for tomorrow. So I thought it'd be really nice to try them on together. So it's kind of all prep, all how to plan a English summer garden party. It's going to be utterly glorious. We are so blessed with just gorgeous blue skies, but tomorrow is going to be even more beautiful. Can you believe it? I've also been graced with like an egg on my head. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It looks like I've walked into a door. I haven't, but I think that's just God playing with me, having fun. Oh gosh, the hair is also not hairing whatsoever, but it doesn't need to today, because today we are in full prep mode. I'm in a gorgeous little M&M summer, very, very light broderie dress. Tell you what, I'll pop you here. We'll do a little bit of an outfit of the day. You guys are in with the original, but here we are. This is what I'm wearing today. It is so cozy, so comfortable. It's a beautiful cotton and almost like a lace broderie. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got pockets, V-neckline, gorgeous little sleeves, and I just adore the little lace scalloped details. And this is from M&M. Also got pockets, so comfortable. I tell you what, I think that you can really dress this up and dress it down as well. But anyway, I tell you what I do actually need to go and double check is that all of the wine and all of the champagne, as many bottles as we possibly can, have been put into the fridge. I know Marcus, that was one of his jobs, but I do need to just go and double check because everything needs to be chilling. On go the Holland Cooper gardening clogs. If you do not know about these, they are the best of the best. They're probably my most worn shoe of all time. Yes, can you believe that? Anyway, clogs are on, and let's head out to the outside fridges to go and check the wine and champagne situation. The gardens haven't ever looked better. They're looking utterly exquisite. Even the little planes are out having fun today. So there's a little bit of wind, as you can probably hear, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's a little bit of back office back here. I definitely don't show this very often. You guys have been in the wine cellars a few times, but this is kind of where the champagne and the wine comes when it needs to be chilled. So of course I could not have a garden party without Maison Mirabeau. We've got the delicious pure rosé, and it really is going to be an endless lunch. So we couldn't not have some scrumptious Maison Mirabeau. Bollinger is sort of our house champagne. Very, very spoily indeed. And by the looks of it, I think this might be backup. Let's have a little look and see. Right. Yes, I think that was backup. Marcus, he's kept all of the... Okay, right. Well, I think that's a very, very well-stocked fridge. And we've only got the waters at the bottom. So still water, sparkling water, all of the magnums. Yeah, these are the magnums. I love the fact that Maison Mirabeau actually do a case of 3 magnums. I think it's just a really gorgeous thing to have, like in a champagne bucket in the bar. We've done the same with the Bollinger, so that's fabulous. Now, what's going on in here? Okay, fab. This is all the Peroni, the beers, a few more sparkling waters. Fab. That is absolutely brilliant. Well, Marcus has done a fantastic job at that. I do just want to double check all the tonic waters. We've got more beers down there. Okay, job's a good one. And I think it's safe to say I think we'll have enough white wine. It doesn't stop there. It continues over here. Oh my goodness gracious me, we're gonna have some fun. Right, I'm going to prop you up there, and before the Floral team arrive, I thought I'd get slightly ahead of the game with the posies that I am creating. I'm so lucky that Mark bought me the most beautiful bouquet of flowers for our wedding anniversary, and I think what I'm going to do is to prolong them as long as I possibly can. I am going to take them out of the arrangement. I've actually already made 2 arrangements with them, and I think I'm going to keep this arrangement. I actually added some beautiful lilies that Daniela, our house guest, brought us. Added in the pink lilies, and I think I'm going to use this as an arrangement that is going to go on one of the side tables. Again, one of my top tips for side tables is that you don't need to have the back all fully zhuzhed because no one sees the back of it. So make sure all of your florals are kind of pointing forwards. You create a really gorgeous, almost like a semicircle, almost like a rainbow effect. And yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And then this, I am going to take it out of this vase. I'm going to go and get some posy vases from our floral room and then snip these up and make a beautiful, very, very simple, considering we are not even going to sit in there. However, one of my top tips is people like to be nosy, especially when you're having a garden party. People love to have a good nose around. So all of the doors are going to be open. We're so lucky with the weather tomorrow. It's going to be roughly around about 30 degrees. So all of the dining room doors will be open, hallway, guests will walk through the front door, get a glass of champagne, go out onto the terrace. So I do want to have something in the dining room, nothing OTT, and I think this beautiful bouquet really lends itself to all of the gorgeous colours that we have in the dining room. We have our stunning family trivet out. I think I might even put a tiny bit more family silver to kind of like fill the rest of the table because I'm not laying it. I'm putting it out there right now. Leonora's hands are going to be handcuffed. We are not laying the dining room table. Currently, my computers, all of our sort of like team setup is currently there. I do have to just move the computers and the camera equipment and the drone and that sort of thing. Oh, there's Dora doing a fabulous job this morning. It's just so stunning and I can't wait to capture some amazing footage. So when everybody's out on the terrace, and it's kind of a few of my favourite photographs from our wedding, is sort of seeing it from above. And yeah, Chloe took some amazing photographs from the main house and oh, just stunning. Absolutely stunning. So let's head to the sort of floristry department where we keep all of our vases and posies. Select a few posies for the dining room and start creating some beautiful, beautiful little dainty arrangements with my gorgeous florals from John Carter. It's just so pretty. I'm just obsessed. Even got Leonora roses in here. Gosh, I'm so lucky. So I've chosen just really, really simple glass posy vases, and I'm going to ensure that they've got cold, fresh water. Delighted to say we have warm water, so I was able to have a shower this morning. Well, not even this morning, about half an hour ago, so feeling very, very lucky and extremely grateful indeed. I did have a slight panic thinking that we weren't going to have any gas for tomorrow. I was thinking, how on earth are the caterers going to cook? But very, very lucky indeed that our kind of like plumbing team that built the majority of the house are just so kind, and they were like, no problem, Leonora, we will be there. We will be there. So thank goodness for Bootsy and Billy. Oh, right, let's start. I think what I'm going to do is actually take all of them out. And one of my top tips, that if you are trying to ensure that you're kind of giving your florals a whole nother life, is to snip them down at a diagonal and then cut up the stem like so. And then I'm just going to pop them in. I'm going to take a couple of the leaves off and ensure that they are the right heights, and then just start to create some really pretty posies. I think what I'm going to do is do one and then figure out how I would like it to look, and then continue and do the rest. I've got quite a few of these, so, and what I love to do is actually play around with the heights. I think these little ones look like they've seen better days. Just take those off. I think that's slightly too tall. Bring that down. Oh, it's beginning to already look pretty and take place. These gorgeous little spray roses. My goodness, literally looks as though Jean went into his garden and picked those. How stunning. Right, that looks gorgeous. And then a couple of roses, a little bit of foliage, and the job's a good one. here we are in the dining room. Actually a site you guys may not have seen for quite a while. So as you can see, it is currently bearing my computers and a handbag or two. So just need to do a little bit of clearing, or what I might do is actually just lay around the computers at the moment, because I have a fair bit of work to do this afternoon. But what I'm going to do is actually pull this way, without scratching the table too much. I'm going to pop down a runner and then create something very pretty, very simple, English country garden, very wholesome and pretty down the middle, just so that people do want to have a little poke around. It's looking like a dining room and not an office. Right. Enjoy the other one up in the middle. And the tricky thing is going to be trying to lift this. It is so heavy, I might do it in 2 sections. It might be safer for my back and the table. Okay. And then this one in the middle. Lay it slightly. This one down there. And voila. You can bring this one this way slightly. Bring my computers back a little bit. Halfway between there and there. Gorgeous. Almost as though we could lay ahead. I'd say it's pretty perfect if I was being extremely anal, but considering my to-do list is this long today, I'd actually steam it, but no one's really going to notice. Okay, right, I think let's lift this section off. And then do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Fantastic. And then this one, right, really need to put my back into this one. 1, 2, 3. Where's a strong man when I need one? Whew! I'm an independent woman with a broken back. Oh my goodness. Right, now we have these 2 lovely candelabras. Fill the table with the silverware. Means we need less florals. Gorge. Then I'm going to have a little bit of a poke about for some gorgeous candles to go in them. But for now, just place a few of these on the table. Gorge. And again, I always say this when doing tablescapes. You don't, because people aren't actually going to be sitting around the table. If you've got like your favourite side of the posy, face it the way people are going to be walking in and seeing it. It's a little hidden secret of mine. So if you've got one particular like Grand Prix rose, or in this case the David Austin Leonora rose, why would she not be the star of the show? And yes, you're probably thinking, Leonora, you are probably slightly overtired and had far too much coffee, but we've got a lot to achieve today, and I know you guys love these vlogs. Obviously I can't wait to share tomorrow with you, but it's all like the prep and yeah, the carnage that is the before, and the how-tos, like how to go from a very, very blank, very rustic table outside into creating something that is just so mind-blowingly beautiful. So I can't wait to do that together with you. So I'm going to head back through to the kitchen, grab the rest of the posies, and we're going to continue doing this gorgeous table together. I've just had a little bit of a play with this sort of side table here, I've got to be honest, I don't like the vase that I've used. I love the vase, I just don't think it goes in here. So I think what I'm going to do is actually steal the vase from the hallway, because where we currently have our faux, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put this down. It's really rather remarkably heavy. Where we have our faux arrangement in the hallway, we can't put the size of the arrangement fresh with water. The vase isn't the right vase to use, but it could be perfect for this. This beautiful vase, which matches all the gorgeous sort of like blues. I'm not sure whether you can see that over there. It's so dark, but I'll take you over there to see what's going on with me today. Woo! So that you can actually see what I'm doing. But before that, I'm going to head outside and I'm going to rearrange these florals into said vase. So let's go. Oh, that sunshine is just divine. Like that, we have got a very beautiful arrangement that is going to literally sit so perfectly on that side table. So let's actually head in, prop you guys up, and then let's place it. And look at that. That is pure perfection. Slight touch of styling, little Dalmatians. That looks so beautiful. Actually, tell you what, I need to get myself some more light bulbs. Okay, those definitely need to be, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, is actually switch them off, because this one is still working, but it's very dim. And instead of electrocuting myself, let's turn those off and then head into the store cupboard. Why is it always that I have to be on light bulb duty? Okay, but I am delighted with this. And then what you can do is actually, once in situ, you can pull them out a little bit. Just ensure when you do pull them out that you aren't pulling them out of the water. They are going to need lots of water. And also the really good thing about in here, it's quite cool in here. So fingers crossed, a few of these florals look like they've seen better days. But considering these are actually my wedding anniversary florals, not the pink hydrangeas, but the entire everything else, but everything else is, and it's so lovely to give them a new lease of life and to enjoy them just that little bit more. So I'm off to get myself some light bulbs. Right, just before Floral arrived, they've actually got stuck in a bit of traffic, which is actually giving me a little bit more time to get slightly more organised. Although again, we're not going to be dining around the kitchen table. We are having dinner this evening because one of your favourites is arriving later. Kimberly and John are of course coming down from Gloucestershire, and we are going to be having dinner together this evening, then of course tomorrow. So we need the kitchen table to be looking the part. And so I think what I'm going to do is actually set the table as much as I possibly can do, and then all we need to do is actually just place the florals. It's not normally the way I would do it, however, I just like to get ahead of the game. Prep, prep, prep is the secret to hosting a great party, because if everything is organised, you can actually enjoy yourself. Shock horror. So I am going to do a combination. I want to keep it super, super fresh, but we've got some beautiful pale blue hydrangeas at the moment in the kitchen, and we've got some gorgeous new candlesticks. So it's going to kind of actually be a combination between green and blue in the kitchen, because all of the blues for the seats and everywhere else that you can see. So I'm going to do the base with this gorgeous hydrangea. Give you a close up. I've actually shown this to you before. This is a beautiful Mrs. Alice number. I just love the freshness of the colour of the green against the beautiful white, and yeah, they're fab. I would recommend, if you are going to invest in a Mrs. Alice tablecloth, size up, because when you wash them, they do shrink a little bit. So definitely size up. And I want to go quite rustic in here. So I am also going to create a runner with good old Amazon Halcyon. And I don't mess about. I literally get a 20-meter roll. This is 20 meters. It's 30 centimeters by 20 meters. So you can literally cut it to size. Okay, I'd say that looks great. Fantabby-dozy. We now need to roll this out and see how long you would like the runner. And you can actually do it two ways. You want to figure out whether you want to put, if you are laying up the heads of your table, which we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're 7 this evening. So I think I want to, yeah, what I might do is do, it's a bit of an awkward number. I think what I might do is actually lay 4 down each side, lay for 8. And then if we do just want to scooch somebody up and lay them as the head, we can. But I think for it laying and looking beautiful, I'm not actually going to lay the heads. And we don't need it for tonight. So that is fantastic. Being able to use tonight's for tomorrow and for the rest of the week. How gorgeous is that? It's also doing these tablescapes. It's not just enjoying it for, you know, the one-off. It's being able to enjoy it for as long as the florals survive for. If you really look after them and cut them down and give them fresh water, even ice cubes are a fantastic way of keeping them alive. You can enjoy them for like weeks on end. So this is so great because you can literally roll it out like so. And then I normally keep this so that I can tie it back up. Probably should have done this the other way. That would have been more sensible, so I could have actually rolled it. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do that. That's a nightmare. Okay, right. Let's put that side. There we go. Do we want to... No, I think I do want that all the way down there. And then we'll this way. And all we need to do is literally just place the flowers down the table. And that is as simple as that. Do a little bit more. Fantastic. Get some scissors, make sure it's straight, and snip away. It's always a mystery where the scissors go in this household. Snipping one, snip, snip. What you can then do is actually snip up a little bit and make them look slightly more rustic at the edges. Hopefully no one's going to pick it up and check the edges, but there's always one, isn't there? Okay, I think that looks gorgeous. So beautiful. I'll then keep the string and then just pop it around, just saves it from unravelling in the cupboard. And then we are going to keep it super simple. We are going to do 4 down each side with these Edition 94 bamboo placemats. You've seen them 100 times, but that's why I always say invest in quality and also in colours that you can use all year round. So I'm going to do, as I said, 4 down each side. And just stunning. Right, I don't know if there's anything really more I can do at this point. We're just waiting on the girls arriving, and then we can really get to it, which is fantastic. Oh, that's the grandfather clock reminding me that We don't have a huge amount of time. I've also got guests arriving at 5:30, so I'm hoping what I can do is kind of do all the bits and bobs with the girls and show them which vases that we are going to be using, the posies for the kitchen, or the posies for outside. I think what I might actually do is very quickly go and set up the runners on the tables outside so that the girls can actually just start placing the posies. Honestly, having help with the florals is just the biggest godsend. I feel so lucky and so grateful because although I absolutely adore it, it does take me such a long time. And there have been a fair few incidences when I have been rushing, slipping on cellophane and knocking myself out being one of them. But this is pretty much ready to rumble for us to literally just place the florals, then I can actually lay the table. Pop some glasses down, pop some napkins down. It's going to look divine. And here they are. Hello, my darlings. How are you? The incredible team from Floral have arrived. We've just done a very quick walkthrough, just talking about the tables, the linens, and basically the plan. And look at these florals. Cafe au lait, dahlias, daisies. Oh my goodness gracious me. Hollyhocks, beautiful. Roses. Look at that dahlia. Oh, isn't she perfection? Beautiful Annabelle hydrangeas. Oh my gosh, I'm just obsessed. This is going to look absolutely stunning. Look at these gorgeous little beauties. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see what they create. Right, let's do this. I'm going to place all of the linen and then we've got the most exquisite posies. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look at these. Oh my gosh. My mother is not even going to be able to contain herself. This is just so gorgeous. So slight change of plan. We're going to pop everything into the hallway because it's dark and it's cold, but just look at these delphiniums, the cafe au lait dahlias. Oh my goodness, all the little daisies. My mother is not even going to know herself. This is just too much. The girls are so wildly talented. We've just done like a kind of a bit of a setup so that tomorrow morning I can come down here and this is going to be my job at 6 AM tomorrow morning. Place everything and make this look unbelievable. The wind is actually just blowing the linen off and we're just panicking that one, the sun is just going to bake the flowers, and two, they're going to blow over. So back into the hallway they go, and we're going to do the florals in the house, but I just can't get over these. They're so beautiful. I've had enough of doing it by myself. I have recruited help and we're off to what we like to call Grandma's scrapyard. I know what you're going to find. We like to go shopping in our own salvage yard, really, don't we, Mummy? Yes. Oh my goodness. Right, on a mission, definitely. I honestly, look at her. We have such fun. I know, that is one of, I know we should get that, look at the trough.
Every month you should say to Steve, come on, let's go and find something else in Grandma's scrapyard.
Yeah. And then here we have our selection. Oh, yeah, that head is lovely. We've got a selection of cherub sort of urns. Here she goes. Where there's a will, there's a way. Looks random, but I do have a plan with it. What I actually like most is it's got like a little bit of like moss growing on it. Very authentic, very rustic. Yeah. Okay, guests are arriving! Oh my god! Guests are arriving! Run, Susan! Run, Susan! Here she is! The star of the show has arrived. I was telling everybody earlier about you, Kimberly.
Oh, thank you.
And you've driven down from Gloucestershire. And I mean, look at her, how fabulous. She got out the car and I was like, oh, Kimberly, oh, the fit is fitting. So what are we wearing today?
Golia trousers.
Amazing.
They fit beautifully. They're comfortable. I've travelled
so
for 2 hours in them.
They're
and they still look
gorgeous.
terrific,
They
don't
still look so fresh and so gorgeous. Gorgeous high-waisted, wide leg. They're a jean material, aren't they? But they feel like so soft. They kind of, it's like a style of a trouser, but you've got
They're
gorgeous.
so comfortable
Look at the
to stand up in.
shoes. Look at those little gorgeous numbers. She's so trendy. I can't even. You're just so glamorous. And the blouse?
The blouse, I think, was from Pure.
Oh,
A few years
love
ago.
that.
It was one of their original sort of silk ones.
And it's
But I like
gorgeous.
the
That
colours,
stunning
it's a
teal.
nice soft
Even the
colour.
jewellery, all the diamonds.
Bulgari.
Oh, stunning. That is gorgeous. And the little diamond studs. Well, big diamond studs. There's nothing little about those. They're gorgeous. Well, she's looking fabulous. And the girls have literally just placed the big arrangement in the kitchen. And doesn't that look just sensational? So we're catching up over a gin and tonic. We've still got quite a few bits and pieces to do. Still got to do the kitchen table. But just getting guests some drinks, and then I'm going to continue being a busy bee, getting everything together. We're all gasping over how stunning this dahlia is. It's almost as big as my enormous spot on my forehead. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. I hope so. It's like a volcano. Maybe I just use the dahlia and I could have the dahlia in my hair to hide it.
That could work.
Look at that. It could be like a headpiece.
It's like the
Can you make me a flower crown?
It's like the hats you wear. Sometimes. Like
Exactly.
I don't know if it would work, but yeah, definitely.
Could we do a flower crown? What do I need to make a flower
I
crown?
don't have anything that would
Wire.
work. Yeah,
Oh,
but like a specific wire.
you
not
need a
the one that
specific
you have.
wire.
Because I remember the one you have.
Yes. You
It's not
made
that
those
one.
incredible flower crowns. When we did the party outside of the courtyard.
For you.
But that could be a very good idea. If said enormous Mount Vesuvius on forehead not gone by tomorrow, I think this could be a good look. Anyway, this is for you, my darling. Thank you. Hit me with some more vases. Where can I? Do you want to fill these up? Oh, perfect.
I was thinking
Oh, I love
3
that.
of them like
3
this.
and 3. I love it.
Yeah,
Love the
2 of
vision.
them.
Stunning. I feel like I'm
And
not
I
doing
think-
anything. What can I do?
There's only 2 more to
Just
do.
double check if we've done everything. So these are all
The bathrooms.
This is kitchen.
Gorgeous.
These 2 girls for that table outside, just on the right
Those
side.
are for the barrels. We've got the
Barrels.
plinth.
And these 2 goes for
The bar.
Oh, the bar.
bar.
The bar. I do have a round vase in the kitchen at the minute, where somebody very kindly sent my mother some flowers, and I've got some beautiful hollyhocks, but the vase is too big. Is there a way we can fill it out a bit if I
Yeah,
bring
we
it
can,
in,
of course.
just
We can
to
have
make
something
it look
else.
slightly more?
can try. Oh, wow.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh,
It's
wow.
so stunning.
Beautiful.
These hollyhocks. I must take you quickly to show you. We have a beautiful font garden. I don't think that you've ever seen it before. It's behind this building here, and my hollyhocks are 7 feet tall.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
They're so beautiful. Yeah, I love them so much. And on days like today, I'm like the wind. I'm like a crazy woman. I'm putting like stakes in them and
Yeah, you
Because
gotta
they were
protect
break,
them.
so
to protect them. Like, should I snip the?
No, you
We
can
could
keep
just
that.
add something
Yeah,
to it.
and just
So you
That's
can
all we would need
yeah.
to do.
Okay.
Is this what that was in there?
Pardon?
Did you take something out?
No. It was in a really sweet little bouquet like
Okay.
this.
Oh,
And this
so I
looks
think
stunning.
Yeah, this is amazing.
But I've put too
the
much
fish
of a
one's
big.
bit too
So you
bad,
don't,
too
have, you
big.
don't have anything more like
Not really. And kind of where I want to put it is
and
it
where
can
you
take.
where are you gonna put it?
So you know, in the hall, at the minute there's this huge thingy where the mirror is, and we put these 2 there.
Yeah.
It's meant to go in the middle there, and
Okay,
that big thing is
okay,
moving to the
okay,
other
okay,
side.
okay.
What can I do? Can I prepare your roses?
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch you. Right. So I see you're removing some petals.
Yeah, just the ugly ones.
Okay. Ugly ducklings. I gotta go. And
They're
then-
damaged as well. But if they're not, you can just leave them because they won't be that visible.
And then
anyway.
you pull
just
the.
create volume for you.
You pull these ones down and then you do the tuck on both
Yeah, so
sides.
first 2 layers like that, and then
the tuck.
yeah.
See, mine do not look like yours. Okay, right, the florals are done and I'm now just placing them on the table. They are looking absolutely exquisite. I mean, no one does it like the Flowered team. I try for hours and hours, and Sandra and Martina are the best of the best. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm learning along the way, and I love learning tips and tricks from them. So just popping final little posies. They're just so beautiful, and I love how different and vibrant they are. So many different variations, from cafe au lait dahlias, and so many different types of dahlias as well. I mean, this is just an absolute masterpiece. But look at these beauties and the gorgeous, oh my gosh, little delphiniums, the roses, they're absolutely stunning. Stunning. And I think I'm pretty happy with this. The florals are just something out of an absolute dream. They are so beautiful, and although they are just miraculously stunning, I think there is something quite quaint and extremely sweet and very, very cute about this tablescape. I love the fact that we've combined the pale blue ties in the chairs, got the gorgeous Mrs. Alice tablecloth, a raffia Hessian runner from Amazon, and then all of the different posies and vases that we've had for years. This is from Ochre. These are actually from Next. We've got my Rebecca Idyl, all of the gorgeous candlesticks. I've actually just done an enormous order for candlesticks for actually my birthday dinner. And yes, they're that good that I'm taking them in my suitcase with me. They're so beautiful. The burn time is absolutely amazing, and I just love the way that we've combined the pinks, the greens, the yellows and the pale blues. It seems like quite a lot going on, but I think it just works. We've then got an edition 94 placemat, beautiful French linen Rebecca Idyl napkins with that gorgeous double green thread, and a little chiffon bow. Christoffel cutlery, and then these are also from Rebecca Idyl as well. They're stunning. So that is our tablescape for this evening, and I will probably relay tomorrow just so that it looks in keeping with the rest of the house and gorgeous for people walking through. But talking of walking through, let's actually go and have a little bit of a mooch. We've got some gorgeous blue hydrangeas here in our lovely little sort of like trugs. Oh, lots of birthday cards because it is my mother's birthday tomorrow, so please do wish her a happy birthday. I am actually going to move this. This is far too big for here, and I've got a gorgeous arrangement to go in the middle, and it's got the most incredible hollyhocks. You would have seen us do that in the dog room flower room just a moment ago, but aren't these so pretty? They're absolutely stunning. We've got that gorgeous hydrangea, stunning little daisies, and I've just popped it on a silver little tray because the one time I didn't. Isn't that upsetting? So always have something there. A little Holland Cooper diffuser to hide. Any tricks on how to get this off? I've never been so devastated. Sand it down and then revarnish. But when it's such a special piece like that, I mean, honestly, I needed a good telling off. Then these are our silks that were in our hallway arrangement. So those need to go actually in the storage. And then these are all the posies. I think we have 160 posies here for the tables outside. It's actually the coolest area in the house. It's dark and it's cold, and the stone is cold as well. So we're going to give them the best possible lease of life. But these delphiniums are nothing short of absolutely exquisite. All of the dahlias, the daisies, the hydrangeas, hollyhocks, all of these gorgeous, I can never remember the name. This isn't cow parsley, but it looks like cow parsley. And then the name I can never remember is actually these. The girls always tell me, but it always escapes me. And then I've actually got a few boxes here that need to go to the dog room. Dog room is looking horrendous with boxes, but we're off to Mallorca, so there's lots to go. But let's go and take a little look at these. Yes, hallway flowers look absolutely stunning. Gosh, aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the talent that the flower team have is just nothing short of astonishing. Never ever fails to take my breath away. And of course, this piece here is just phenomenal from all angles. So guests will walk through the front door. They will be greeted with a glass of champagne or a beautiful, scrumptious spritz of their choice. And then they will head out and have then drinks on the terraces. And then, of course, head into the Marquee. I think we're also going to be utilising the courtyard garden. So I need to work my magic with all the cushions there, but I'm probably going to do the cushions tomorrow morning. So it's going to be extremely busy indeed. And my guests have actually gone for a little bit of a power nap and to kind of like get ready for dinner. So I think I'm going to go and have a bit of a spruce myself, try and hide old Mount Vesuvius up here. I can't even tell you, not that you want to hear. It's like a real huge lump on my head. I don't know what I've done, but anyway. So whilst everybody's having a little bit of a rest and a bit of a zhuzh, I have had a delivery today of some dresses that I think are going to be perfect for tomorrow. And so many of you are always asking for garden party inspiration, what to wear. Also, so many weddings, and you guys seem to be liking the wedding guest dress inspo. And so many of you asked for black tie summer wedding, so slinky little numbers. So I did a bit of an order on Club L London. Never shopped there before, so you and I both will be unboxing it for the first time. So I'm gonna have a little bit of a spruce and a spritz, put a little bit of my wild deodorant on because I have to be honest, it's been a long day. Anyway, let's go and have a bit of a spruce and then I will meet you upstairs and we'll do an unboxing together. Well, here we are, and I have got the style guru that she is over here. Kimberly has got herself a gin and tonic, which is absolutely divine. And I said that I'd done a little bit of an order, and I'm not sure whether they're going to be perfect for tomorrow or not. I mean, I do obviously have some options. So if they're not right, then it's not the end of the world. But also, I've got a few gorgeous weddings. I've got a wedding coming up in September in Italy, in Puglia. Wow. And it's a black tie wedding, and I wanted something long and silky. And everybody's always asking for like wedding guest dress inspiration. So I was sat on the sofa the other evening. Another great thing about Club L London is that they have next day delivery.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, so I did this order when I was sat last night doing an order. It's so funny, isn't it?
And here it is.
And here it is.
How good is that, isn't it? Next day.
It's bizarre. And I was sat on the sofa at like 9 o'clock and their cut-off time's 10 p.m. So it was like 9:45 and I'm like adding it to the basket. And they're great value. So I've never actually shopped from the brand before, but I'm actually really excited.
How did you hear about the brand?
Well, a couple of my girlfriends have worn them. They've got quite a distinctive style. I'd say that they're like busted and they've got corseting, and then they have like an A-line skirt. And I saw these and I saw the prints. I thought they were really pretty, and all the colours that you and I both
love the blues.
And lemons and all of that malarkey. So I just thought, hey ho, let's do a bit of an order.
I'll try.
If I like some of them, I'll keep them. If not, it's not the end of the world, and we will.
That's a pretty print, isn't it?
I hope it's like nice. I hope it's a nice fit. Anyway, so long story short, Kimberly and I are going to do the quickest try on of all time. I also feel like I can't quite see Kimberly. Let's bring you down a little bit.
As long as
you sure?
Glass.
You can see the glass. There she is. Oh, there we go. We can do it from here.
Glass.
Perfect. You never know, Mummy and Daniela might pop up in a minute and we'll have the full entourage. I feel like I've put the chair here anyway, just in case. So this was one that I just instantly thought, the print. I mean, the fabric.
Oh wow.
Could be
I like that.
a better, but I think actually it's stretchy. It's like a jersey material.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Very giving.
Very,
which is lovely.
yeah, exactly.
But I love the way that
The skirt.
What's got underneath that really reinforces that. That's lovely.
Yeah, look at that.
I think
That's
that's
so
fantastic,
interesting. It's like
isn't it?
quite a thick.
So obviously you get a lovely
you
sort
get
of
a
shape
nice
with it.
A-line skirt with like
Yeah.
a pleat. I think that's so
I think
pretty.
that's lovely.
And then you've got all of these gorgeous florals. I'll match the tablescapes tomorrow. Look at that,
Right.
isn't it gorgeous?
shall
You've got
have
like
to
little
give that a try.
sweetheart neckline, lemons and little bloom flowers. Very pretty. Okay, that has definitely, I think it could, if the fit is right, that could be, what does it say? It says, if you remove me, I'm yours forever. Okay, that's fair enough. This, I didn't know whether it was going to look a little bit, to be honest with you, a little bit cheap. I was quite flabbergasted at the price point. They're sort of like 120 to 140 pounds. This is a strapless number, and it's got like a boning.
£140. I think that's incredible value.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Hi! Look at these gorgeous girlies. Oh, hello. I know. Right, sit down. I know, it's like a mother's meeting in here.
I think that's incredible value.
Isn't it amazing? Well, I kind of just thought for like a wedding guest dress.
so Audrey Hepburn.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my
We have another. We've got the blonde bombshell. He's got an unreliable willy, Grandma. He's not allowed up here.
Unreliable.
That's fabulous.
Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm looking forward to seeing to see the fit. This, it's like a new kind of design this year. It's the drop waistband, drop waistline. And I thought it looked like linen, and the composition is the majority linen. Oh, it's got quite a poofy skirt. Oh gosh, it needs a good old steam. But it's a drop, square neckline, drop, waist,
Very figure enhancing,
yes.
isn't it?
So I've had quite a lot of salami, so I'm not sure how. Well, I think it could be gorgeous, and it's a nice length, so we'll have to see what that looks like. And by the looks of it, I think they've sent two of the same dress.
Yeah.
This one is a satin cowl neck,
Same
Yeah.
size too.
same size. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder whether, I don't think they're charging you for two dresses. Oh, it is quite a gorgeous. Feel that, silky.
Well, that's nice
Quality,
fabric.
for
Nice
like
feel to that.
120, 130 pounds.
That's a great
Would you like a
price
feel? Good price point, no? And so I thought this was quite sexy. So I've got this wedding in Italy.
That's gorgeous.
Isn't it stunning?
That's a very Italian wedding, isn't it?
Okay, right, without further ado, we're going to do a bit of a try on with the audience from behind. I feel like you need like rating cards. Oh, and Lancelot. Okay, right, first dress is going on, we will be back. Okay, first dress is on, and I must say, it's actually, for the price point, it's such a beautiful fit, like a design. We've got gorgeous like pleating details at the front. It's a lovely length actually, they've nailed the length, and it's got gorgeous movement.
It's like a corseted.
Well, yes, I think I need to probably size down a little bit. I think it's...
No, I think it's...
Do you think it's okay? Got a gorgeous little sweetheart neckline, and then you've got all of the beautiful colours.
But it's straight on the hips, which is lovely.
Yeah.
So you've got your
So it's sort of-
detail.
it's
That's very
beautiful.
flattering.
I think it is. It would actually be really gorgeous for, I think if you had all your bridesmaids, if you were sort of like doing a summery, yeah, I think this is gorgeous.
I think it's absolutely stunning.
This is
And
definitely
it
a
reminds me
contender
of a
for
much
tomorrow.
more expensive make. What would the be
Well,
the
like
make?
Dolce.
Yeah.
It's like the
It is, it
Dolce,
is, yeah.
it's like the design of a Dolce Gabbana without the price tag. The fabric, I would say that it's quite a heavy skirt, but then I don't think if you didn't have that, it wouldn't fall with the
yeah,
pleating.
it gives it
The pleating
gravitas.
wouldn't
It
work.
does, and I do actually think it's probably got a nice little twirl to it.
Yeah.
It does. Right, I feel like a little princess. So what are we voting? I think this is like
Absolutely.
yes to the dress.
Definitely.
Yes,
Okay,
dress.
we're saying yes to this dress. Right, let's pop the next one on. 120,
I
130
love that
pounds.
on you.
I
Isn't
think
it
that's
gorgeous?
fabulous.
We're
I think
all
in love.
We're all
with the
in love with
Yeah,
We're
this.
in love with the
definitely.
colour.
You just
We
need
are.
that top
I just
fitted
need, I need to take,
there.
You're
but I
going
wouldn't
anyway.
fit. So if I went down a size, it wouldn't fit on my
No.
bust.
No.
But
You
we're
just need that
obsessed.
altered.
It's got this
But-
gorgeous little like lapel detail.
I think
at
it's
the top.
exquisite.
Exquisite on you.
I
Gorgeous.
think as Mummy said, it's very Audrey Hepburn.
It is.
Yeah.
And like the hem, the gorgeous florals like
Yeah.
coming up in sort of
Beautiful.
like an ombre fashion.
And the white hem.
stunning.
Actually, that is one of the nicest dresses I've seen on you, darling.
Oh, it's
You think it
gorgeous.
is
I
lovely?
can't actually believe the price point. This is the first time I've actually
No,
ever tried these
It's
dresses.
absolutely
that-
beautiful.
It's all
It's
that.
beautiful. I know. And then you've got these lovely little pleats that
Again,
go down
they
the front.
nailed straight on the hips. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
They nail that, you see, don't
Yeah,
they?
so
Straight
it's
on the hip.
so clever.
They get
Now,
those pleats.
this white one I think is going to be really interesting. It does need, I'm going to pre-warn you, it needs a seriously good steam, of which I don't have time to do right now. But I feel like we can gauge
Yes,
a good
of course
vision.
we can gauge.
Right, I'm going to pop this on.
Yes to the dress.
Yes to the dress.
Yes, to the dress on
Oh
the
my gosh. I know, we're all quite flabbergasted.
I think that for the first night of the party, quite Spanishly the skirt.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like
What's
square
that long thing
neckline.
you've got hanging
Well,
out
this
on
is
it?
to ensure that I don't wear it and send it back, which I can totally understand. People in my industry, tut tut, I'm sure they do.
And that is a perfect fit.
Isn't it gorgeous? Like
I mean, that was made for you. Somebody
square
made that.
neckline, like very Amelia Wickstead
I'd
esque.
definitely say that.
This is
Do you think this for tomorrow?
my favorite.
Yes. Yeah,
Do
absolutely.
you think for tomorrow?
Yes,
I
I
think
would.
so because it shows off her figure.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
It's understated.
It's linen. It's a gorgeous linen, and then
And-
they've got a
and-
petticoat underneath.
Oh, no, it's
too.
beautiful.
How fun is that?
Oh, it's lovely.
So you've got a lining underneath the
that-
petticoat,
that-
so
I
it's
think
not
it's
itchy.
You'd think it was made for you. You'd think that was a
Yeah.
couture dress.
Wow. Yeah, definitely.
So with a good steam, you know, I have had a fair share of salami.
But honestly,
So-
you'd think that was a couture dress made for you. The
I
way
can't
it
actually
fits.
believe this. The
That
price
makes
point
me
is genuinely phenomenal.
What
I
is
have
the
to
price
get
point on
Let
that?
me get the I don't think they've sent a like a returns label, but I presume. Hang on a moment. Let's just double check this because I think this is
It's
It's
so
nice.
Club L London.
Danny on the bed.
I know. This one over here. We've got you could like the corner of Daniela. There we go. Hang on, I'm going to find this dress because I think this dress is like £130.
We have so much fun.
New and dresses, filters. Right, we've got to go colour and then white. They had so many dresses that I could have added to my bag, but I was under a time limit because I had about 10 minutes before the
Before the-
cut-off. I could have done a lot more damage. Right, there we go. Let's see whether they... £130. Sorry, no, £145.
I think it's amazing.
Worth every single
Yeah.
penny.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Well, at this rate, I'm not sending anything back. This is a disaster having this lot here. Absolute disaster. Right, the last dress. Let's pop this on. Oh! I was terrified. Okay. Well,
This is too big.
yeah, I think I need to size down.
Yeah.
But the colour's
I don't know.
beautiful.
It's beautiful, isn't
The draping is just lovely.
I think it comes up like with the little ties here.
Yeah, that you.
So you tie
do
these up
across.
together. Well, thank you, Daniela. This is a lot more fun. We need to do this a lot more often. Girly try-ons.
it? Amazing.
Isn't it so cute?
It's lovely. It's
For
a
a dress
very
that you don't
Italian
have to
wedding.
worry about. You know, sometimes I wear these incredible gowns. I'm terrified of having, you know, Minky come out. But Minky
Yeah.
could, you know, excel in this. Isn't this gorgeous? Pretty?
What from your jutting hips because you're so thin?
Oh, stop it. That's my
I don't
underwear.
actually think that is the wrong size for you.
No?
No, I
Look at
don't
the back.
either.
It's quite
actually.
sexy
Yeah, I
at the
don't
bottom,
actually.
isn't it?
Yeah.
I think if you had that properly steamed
Yes.
and ironed
Yeah,
and it would
true.
just fall.
Yeah, it's
Because
true.
sometimes
Stunning.
it's much
Otherwise
sexier
it's
just not being
Having
short.
something too tight.
Yeah,
And this is where you
absolutely.
call it that's cut on the bias.
Yes,
It's
it is.
beautiful. And
It's
then you've
stunning.
got
The
a
neckline
gorgeous...
is
The
stunning.
neckline is beautiful.
Turn on, let me see the back.
Well, that's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, you like it? I
Yeah,
think this
I
is
do.
perfect for the
Colour fits
Italian
you.
wedding. Yeah.
I would say.
Aquamarines,
Yeah.
hair up,
Yes, yes.
without Mount Vesuvius on the forehead.
I think it's amazing for the wedding.
I do.
And as you say, it's not the end of the world
If it gets, and it's going to be
be
one of those weddings that I think is
Yeah.
going to be wild.
Yeah.
Well, I must say that I am absolutely flabbergasted by this brand.
I think it's beautiful.
Club London.
Club
There
L
There isn't
London.
one
L
dress
London.
that has. I mean,
True.
the first one was beautiful, but,
Slightly
but,
low, and I think it's going to be quite heavy to wear in
Yeah,
the heat
but
tomorrow.
the last three are just
Gorgeous.
absolute keepers.
Absolutely gorgeous. Well, any actually bridesmaids, how stunning would this be?
I know.
All of your beautiful
Oh,
bridesmaids.
not
Also,
everybody has your figure.
wedding guest dress. If you want to be best dressed, this is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know this is the annoying label, but I understand why they do it. But anyway, that's us done. And tonight we've got a very scrumptious dinner ahead of us. We're waiting for the meat to come to room temperature, and then I'm on the Barbie. So we're going to do a surf and turf this evening. It's going to be some sunset, ladies.
And what are you going to wear for the surf and turf?
And what are we wearing for the surf and
Only
turf?
the turf. We're not doing the surf.
No surf of the turf.
Well, because it's got so much meat.
We've got
sausages
that's
and
true.
Salads and
Okay, all right, no surf.
coleslaw.
All
No
turf.
surf, we've got
No,
plenty of turf.
lots of turf.
Lots of turf.
How many times does one
And we've
say
got to
turf?
have an early night.
Yes, no crazy business today because tomorrow is the big day.
Big day.
So we're going to have a delicious
Mummy's
dinner
birthday.
together. Big birthday, I know.
Well, not a big birthday. It's a family party. Leonora.
She keeps telling me about this family summer garden party. It is that, but we are also celebrating
It
your
happens
birthday.
to be my birthday.
Yes, and it's going to be nothing short of extraordinary. So we are going to be heading downstairs, going to have a few more drinky poos, no doubt. Delicious dinner, and it's going to be some sunset. So hopefully we can send Dora the Explorer up there to capture it for you. But I'll probably bring this vlog to an end here. Do a little bit of an outro, maybe showcase a few bits and bobs, and definitely dinner, because it's going to be delish. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the big day. Of course, we've still got loads more prep to do. I had hoped we were going to get all the poses on the table. However, sadly, that's not an option because it's quite windy. So we're going to be up at 6, get all of that done, and then it will be time to sip champagne and have the best day. So I will see you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow.